We're getting word of a new barrage of Russian strikes in Ukraine. Its Air Force says Russia has launched more than 160 drones and missiles across the country overnight. The targets include the capital, Kyiv, as well as Kharkiv, Odessa, and other cities. So far, no word on casualties. Now, that's happening as the rift between the U.S. and its allies over Ukraine gets wider in the war that's approaching its third anniversary. Officials say the U.S. is now opposed to calling the war a Russian aggression in the upcoming G7 statement marking the occasion. That's happening after U.S. President Donald Trump blamed Ukraine for the war and started talks with Russia. But Western intelligence says there's no evidence Russian President Vladimir Putin is even ready for serious peace talks. That is, as long as he believes he can get what he wants on the battlefield, and that's according to sources familiar with intelligence reports. Meanwhile, French President Emmanuel Macron and British Prime Minister Keir Starmer are headed to Washington next week to meet with Trump. Now, some lawmakers from the U.S. president's own party are now pushing it back against his outreach to Moscow. Listen to this.
Whoever believes that there is any space for Vladimir Putin in the future of a stable globe better go to Ukraine, they better go to Europe, they better invest the time to understand that this man is a cancer and the greatest threat to democracy in my lifetime.
In the midst of his rift with Trump, President Zelensky met U.S. envoy Keith Kellogg in Kyiv on Thursday. The Ukrainian leader said he was encouraged by their talks.
General Kellogg, our talks restore hope. We need strong agreements with America, agreements that will really work. I gave instructions to work fast and very much even-handedly.
CNN's Nick Payton-Walsh has more on that meeting from Kyiv.
This is the closest Ukraine has got to President Trump's noisy push for peace. President Zelensky has wanted to meet U.S. envoy Keith Kellogg for weeks, just not on a day like today, with the U.S.-Ukraine relationship crumbling around them, making what they actually discussed matter less and less.
Well, we're now leaving the presidency after being told that we're not expected to get a press conference or statements. Not a suggestion that either man looking for publicity, and we are being told that that format is the request of the American side.
The last 48 hours have seen Ukraine standing with its main backer in free fall. But their fight against an advancing Russian aggressor has not stopped, even if the garish rhetoric around it has seemed to drown the dying out.